Hello guys, welcome back to the classes. Today we are going to see how to create the enterprise structure for any company. Before we start enterprise structure, let's recap some the content from the previous video. So in previous video we gone through the various section of the screen that belongs to the SAP Easy Access screen. We gone through the menu bar, we gone through the standard toolbar, title bar, and then the application bar. We also check the favorite functionality, how we can insert, how we can delete, how we can share the favorites with the other team members. We also gone through the SAP tree menu as well. What is the exact meaning of SAP tree menu, which I explained in my previous video. Before I'll start today discussion about the SAP, the enterprise structure. So let's have a quick view on the project which we are going to implement. So this is the project where we are looking for the implementation in our company. Company name is 029 Software Private Limited, and currently I have given the code RCC1 which need to be created into the SAP system. Okay. Before I proceed to execute the transaction, so let me give the definition. What is enterprise structure? So enterprise structure is the structure that represent an enterprise into the SAP ERP system, and the enterprise structure is going to be common for all the modules, because this is something which relate with my company. For example, where is my company, right? What is the address? What is the currency I am using for the transactions? Where is my sales office? Where is my plant? Where is my warehouse, storage locations, etc. So all these comes under enterprise structure, and this is the one time when we have to create the enterprise structure in order to make the configuration for the other functions. For the other functions, I mean to say like material management, the inventory, sales and distributions. If we want to implement the different modules into the company, then definitely we need to set enterprise structure first. Okay. With that, let me start. So to start the enterprise structure, we need to go to the SPRO. So let's type the SPRO into the transaction code box, then hit enter. We need to click on the SAP reference IMG, which is our implementation guide. Now just quick tips over here. So you will be able to see a few symbols over here, like this is one drop down. On the next, there is some documentation, right? So if you click on the documentation part, system will open the exact definition for you. What is the definition of that line? You will be able to, see the definition with the help of documentation tab. Okay. Third symbol would be to execute, or the IMG activity, which we will be using for the configuration. At this point of time, we need to go to the SPRO, then go to the enterprise structure. Under enterprise structure, click on the definition, then expand the drop down for the financial accounting. In this screen, we need to complete first two points: define company and define credit control area. Now, what is company? So a company is the organizational unit in FI for which you can draw individual financial statements according to the legal requirements of the any country, right? And there will be two things. One is company, another one is company code. Okay, please do not mix. So the definition which I have given, that belongs to the company, but from the company code standpoint, the company code is the central organization unit of external accounting within the SAP system. So that is your company code. So let me quick start to define the company. Click on the execute button, go to the new entry. You can also copy the existing one, but I'm going to create the new one. So as per my project plan, the code should be RCC1. So I'll type RCC1 and I'll give the name of the company, which is 029 Software Private Limited. I'll copy it. I can provide the street address. I can give the PO box as well. So maybe I can type it now just for my reference, 122001. I'll copy this. By tab, I can scroll to the next, the box. I can give the country. I can select country India. Language, I can select English. Perfect. And currency would be INR. Now these terms known to me, but in case if you want to see the available option, you can always select the small option, and the available currency list or the available the language or country will be displayed by the SAP system. So these are the terms unknown to me, so that's why I have selected them. After that you need to press enter. If there is no error in the status bar, then click on the save button. Here you need to create the change request first. Now what is the change request? I'll be explaining in one of my upcoming video. Okay, so I'll provide the short description. CR4 RCC1. Save it. So this is how you can create the company. So currently we got RCC1 as a company code. Now I'll go to the next step, which is my credit control area. Now from the definition standpoint, this is going to be control the credit limits of the customer. Very simple single liner definition for you. Okay, so the same way, let me go back. You need to click on the execute button, click on the new entry, provide the details. So I'm going to keep the same code for the controlling area as well. I'll put my currency INR. Update data for updating SD. SD means sales document. Okay, be very careful in the initial phase. You need to consider what kind of calculation you are going to use, right? If you keep this cell blank, then there will be no update from the sales document. Sales documents, I mean to say the sales order. If some customer has placed the order, then the value of that particular sales order will not be considered while doing the calculation of credit limit. If you select 1, 2, then open order value, on time axis, delivery and bill document value. For example, if you have credit limit of 1 lakh rupee for one customer, and that customer has placed one sales order which is still in the open state, and the value of that sales order is 50,000, right? And earlier there was another order which already got delivered, and the value of that delivered order is again 50,000. So if you want to consider already delivered order, open order, that should be less than the credit limit which got assigned to that particular customer, then you need to use 1, 2. So for example, if you use 000012, then the customer has to pay the money first, because my by default credit limit was 1 lakh. Customer has placed the open order for 50,000. Another 50,000 is the order for another 50,000 already delivered to the customer, but that money hasn't received from the customer yet, right? So 50 plus 50 is equal to 1 lakh. That means this customer has consumed full credit limit. So this is how you can do the configuration of the sales document in the credit control area. And this could be an interview question for you, by the way. Okay, so maybe I'll keep 000012, no problem. Then physical year variant, it's again how you are going to manage your year, right? In generally we manage the year starting from April and end to the March. So this is the standard practice, and we can use K4 or KF, whatever you want to use. I'll be using K4, physical year April to March. Okay, then risk category, credit limit and the representative group, these all are the optional, but still if you want to explore you can. So there is no value as of now. Okay, so there is no risk category assigned as of now. Credit limit, this credit control area, one credit control area can be assigned to the multiple companies, but one company cannot have multiple credit control area. Please try to understand this. This is going to be one of the critical question for the credit control. Okay, after filling this detail, simply press enter and save. The moment you save, the another pop-up for the CR customizing request. So we need to use ending with 2213. Okay, select there. So your credit control area has been created now. The third option is, let me complete this as well in today's video. So edit, copy, delete, check company code. So what this function will does, in every company there are a lot of GL accounts. Okay, so if you don't want to make the copy of existing company code into the newly created company code, then you have to create all the GL accounts manually. Okay, but in case if you want to do the copy of standard settings or the standard configuration to your newly created company, then you can use this functionality. But in the real scenario, we will be creating the GL accounts manually, because it is not mandatory that we can go with the by default settings. Okay, but in our classes I am going to copy from the existing structure so that I can save my time. Okay, so from company code I'll pick 0001. This is by default. And what is my company code? RCC1. So I'll select OK. There are few pop-ups. I would request go to every pop-up and try to read the matter. If I'll read on the video, then definitely this video is going to be huge, that I don't want. So let me press OK. Okay, you need to press OK for many time. So stay tuned with me. I am doing this activity for you over the live session. I can see the 64-67% table has been copied already, so that's why we say this is our status bar. Okay, so once it is 100%, then the other transaction will get start from the execution standpoint. Now again system is requesting CR, so I can click OK. We need to click many OK for this activity, but the benefit which we are going to receive, that all the GL accounts will get copied automatically to the new company. Always press OK. And this is again for the classes only. In the real time you need to consider the company requirements only. You need not to perform this step. This is just to save the time in our class. Always click OK. There will be many OKs, by the way. Yes. Keep on clicking yes. It's going to be many time, by the way, so stay tuned with me, and might be video will also get extended. Okay, no worries. Yes, then again tick to the customization request. Again okay. But I would strongly recommend to read this matter before clicking yes button, because I just want to save the time. And in your access, same structure, same matter will be there, so please try to learn everything. In case if you have any doubt, then please feel free to connect with me over the chat window, or you can also send the email as well. There are many ways to connect with me. So let me click OK, then again OK. It would be many actually, and this is the expected output from the SAP system, so need not to worry. Now I can see company code 0001 copied to RCC1. Okay, so my company code has been copied now from the 0001, and that means I got my all the GL accounts in the RCC1 now. I'll go back. So the first 3 points we need to complete under the financial accounting, and the last point for today's video is to maintain the controlling area. Now click on the execute button, and we need to go to the maintain controlling area. Same practice, click on the new entry. We can see company area is equal to controlling area is equal to company code. Okay, so click on that, provide your company code. Okay, if things are okay, then system will populate the information automatically. I can see the information has been updated automatically. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll provide the name manually. I'll press OK. Then assignment control, we need to select controlling area same as company code or the cross company code. In our class I'm going to use the same company. Press enter and save the records. Okay, this is how we can maintain the controlling area. Perfect. Yes. So in short summary, in today's class we have started our project work, In the starting phase, we are going to complete the enterprise structure first. Under the enterprise structure, today I have completed financial accounting for the first three steps. Under controlling, only for the first one. In my next video, I am going to start for the logistic and sales and distribution. Till the time, please do the practice. In case if you have any questions, please reach out to me over the email or over the comment section. Thank you so much for your time. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you so much.